we'll start off this week's Grow weather forecast with a look at our drought monitor. Unfortunately, this has gotten worse within the last week. We are seeing moderate drought now across parts of western Nebraska, stretching down into southwest Nebraska and down into northwest Kansas as well. That's that lighter brown shading. Also some moderate drought, as you can see, across parts of central Nebraska down into southern Nebraska. Includes this area also a small area still of severe drought in that orange shading. Anything in the yellow is abnormally dry as well. And compared to last week, we have seen 48% this week of the state not included in a drought category. Last week, that was 56% of the state not included in a drought category. Switching to Kansas, last week, 62% of Kansas was not included in a drought category. This week, we're looking at 47% of the state of Kansas now not included in a drought category. Now we do have that abnormally dry category stretching down into northern Kansas as well. So unfortunately not good news in terms of the drought monitor for this week. But we'll take a look at temperatures. The 1 month outlook, still looking at a good chance of average temperatures throughout the month, averaging above that normal mark. A good chance across all of Nebraska and northern Kansas, really stretching across most of the U.S. The exception far east coast and down into parts of Florida, looking at equal chances. Anything not shaded, looking at those equal chances. Looking 3 months out, parts of northern Nebraska and eastern Nebraska, looking at equal chances. That stretches up into parts of the northern U.S. and over towards the Chicago area as well. But southern Nebraska, off into the Panhandle and all of Kansas, still looking at that chance for those above normal temperatures for 3 months out. That stretches up the east coast into parts of the south and off to the west as well, including California and parts of Colorado, and really a good part of the U.S. still looking at that good chance for above normal temperatures for 3 months out. Switching gears to precipitation, we are looking at equal chances across parts of Nebraska and all of Kansas. Otherwise, parts of northern Nebraska into the Panhandle, looking at the potential for below normal precipitation for 1 month out. That's any of this brown or orangish shading. That also includes parts of the south, while parts of Texas looking at the potential for above normal precipitation. This green shading, that area looking at that chance for above normal precipitation for 1 month out. Switching to 3 months out, parts of the far northwest corner of Nebraska looking at that potential for above normal precipitation. Otherwise, we are looking at equal chances for most of Nebraska and for most of Kansas as well, but parts of the south looking at that potential for below normal precipitation 3 months out. And once again, that's that brownish and orangish shading. But we'll take a look at our almanac for this week. Normal high this time of year, 41 degrees, normal low, 20 degrees. We'll see our week ahead average high right around 36, so a few degrees below that, but our average low looking right at that mark of our normal low. Here's our proverb for this week. If the moon changes in the morning, it indicates warm weather. If in the evening, cold weather. Well, let's look at your Grow weather forecast for this week.
Thank you so much for sending in those pictures. We love to see them. Keep sending them in. We have our Facebook page, our Twitter page. We'd love to see what's going on in your operation and share it and help educate others with what's happening out there in the ag world here in Nebraska. Coming up next, we take a look at a father and son teaching agriculture in the same classroom. That's coming up next.